Hello friends, Lisa here from TMX Adventures. I hope your morning is going well. It is early here. The kids have gone off to basketball with my husband and it is a birthday day at our house. So I am going to make some sauces. We have some friends coming over tonight to have pizza. And I said, what can I do for you this morning? And he wanted some sauces to go on the pizza base to fancy it up a little bit. So a long time ago, I put a recipe on my created recipes of Tin Eats. And it is a recipe for a sticky, sweetish sauce that's actually designed to go on ribs many moons ago. Now, I don't have a photo on it because I think I cooked it a few times and then I forgot about it till today. So today we're going to make this barbecue sauce and I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm also going to show you how I'm going to kind of tweak it a little bit because with the TM7 there's a few things we can do to make it faster and easier. So if you are on, say hello today. Actually, and before we start, actually I'll show you at the end. I've got some yummy food that he's made for his birthday. We have a bit of a ritual at our place where if it's your birthday you actually get to cook. They get really upset if they don't cook. So he's made some beautiful treats up the back. We've had homemade croissants and hollandaise and poached eggs in TM7. Oh my goodness, it is a game changer. It is so easy. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So we're going out soon bowling after basketball and then friends over for dinner and a pool party and a barbecue, what's it called? A fire pit. That's the word I'm after. So these are the ingredients we require in this recipe. So we have 2 cloves of garlic. So I've just got them here. Should have got a knife out to press them to take it off. It's been so exciting to actually be able to get garlic fresh at the moment. It's been good. So I'm just getting the garlic husks off. Do say hi if you're watching on, and if you have someone in your life who enjoys barbecue sauce and maybe they're still buying it, show them this recipe, okay? Show them that we can do it with a Thermomix and hands-free pretty much. So regardless of what model, of course I'll talk through different ways you can do it in your Thermomix. At the moment we do have an awesome trade up on. If you've got an old model Thermomix and you want to get the new one, now's the time. Those of you trading in your TM6, it's crazy. You are getting the price of a on the TM7 that I paid on a TM31 12 years ago. That is just crazy. I just got to grab my lid, which I've left over here. The Thermomix has been getting a workout this morning. It's a hollandaise lid, but that'll do. So I'm going to chop, first of all, my garlic. You know that just takes a couple of seconds, right? So we're going to put 3 seconds, speed 7. 3 seconds, speed 7. Watch that go. You might have noticed I actually haven't completely uploaded this recipe properly. I should. It was actually one of the first ones I put on when we got created recipes, and I literally just dumped the ingredients over because it was as simple as a big cook time. Obviously, if you're mincing your own garlic down and stuff, it takes a little bit longer. So look at that. Garlic cloves, 2 garlic cloves. Look at that. How cool is that? Okay, I need the scales up because we need 115 grams. I should have probably taken the time to put this recipe on properly, but that's okay. What you do in a haste. So 115 grams of apple cider vinegar. And this goes. Then we've got 200 grams, I think, of tomato paste. So that's going to go in. Somebody messaged me the other day and said that they're loving making their own tomato paste at the moment. Hello, Colinda. Lovely to see you on today. Have you got any plans for what you're going to make in your Thermomix today? Let us know if you have. I'm going to show you in a minute what Mr. Newly today turned 13's been making. You'll actually see a video on, I think it's coming up on the weekend, of I found a new condensed milk recipe and he needed condensed milk yesterday to make these beautiful things up the back. And he came and said, Mom, I need condensed milk. Would you like to do a video on it? And I was like, now's my chance. So that was pretty cool. I think that'll come up on the weekend. I'm a little short on this. It's supposed to be 200 grams, but it'll be fine. All right, back to my recipe. 100 grams of sugar. So I'll bring up those scales again. So it said brown sugar. You guys know I don't often have brown sugar, so we just use raw. That'll do. Okay, back to the recipe. It says 2 teaspoons of black pepper. So I guess that's a fair amount. So I might just give it a good crack now. Actually, I do have my white pepper around. Maybe I should have used that. Anyway, that's a later. I'll put more in later. 2 teaspoons, oh, that's strong. I can smell it coming out. 2 teaspoons of onion powder. I got onion flakes. Keep these in your fridge. Hot tip, Queensland, humidity, friends. We're making barbecue sauce. Keep your onion powder, flakes, and garlic powder in the fridge. It stops it going hard, because otherwise you'll lose half your container, right? 2 teaspoons of mustard powder. This is something I don't use very often, but I'm glad it's always there. And last thing is 20 grams of Worcestershire sauce. So we're having pizza night tonight. Those of you who are just jumping on, pizza night tonight. Mr. 13 today has requested pizza with our friends. It's collective friends, his friends and our friends. And fire pit and swimming, and they run around and play laser tag. And so, yeah, it's a pizza night. They're off playing basketball right now, so I'm getting ready. So normally, originally, this recipe just says to cook at 4. Now, if you've got a TM 31, 5 or 6, I have traditionally just cooked this for 20 minutes, Varoma temperature 2.5. So it's going to steam for 20 minutes. I am actually going to do that for 10 minutes, and then I'm actually going to put it on for 5 minutes with open lid mode. So what we can do, I'm just changing this down to 10. You can just put it on for 20, okay? But I can make this recipe a little faster by actually using open lid mode to reduce it. So we can do that in half the amount of time then, reduce this sauce down so it thickens faster because the lid won't be on. So I'm going to do 10 minutes of this, 5 minutes of open lid, and then put it in the jar. So if you want to see the final product, by the way, YouTube tonight, 6 o'clock, this video will go up and you can see what the end result looks like. So do come back and check that out. But yes, I'm going to use pretty much the concept behind this is you would ordinarily, without a Thermomix, do this on a stovetop. The original Tin Eats recipe had you doing this on a saucepan, and you put all your ingredients in and you stood there and you stirred it for 20 minutes. So with the Thermomix, I want to cook it for 10. I want to infuse all those flavors. I want it to come together. Now, if you've got a TM 31, 5 or 6, you are going to just cook the whole lot like that with the lid on, okay? You've got no other option anyway. But on a TM6, we can do open lid. So that last 5 minutes, I'm going to reduce it and concentrate that flavor down by taking the lid off and cooking without the lid on, which is how I'm going to finish this recipe. So if you would like to see how to finish this recipe off, jump on YouTube tonight and you'll see me do the other parts of it. But otherwise, oh, actually, I promised you I would show you the food he's made. So these are the gorgeous. So let me get out of this recipe so I can tell you what they are, because I need to make caramelized onion. He's also requested caramelized onion for the pizza, but I've done that video lots of times, so I don't need to show you that again. Okay, so this morning so far we have had homemade croissants. So good. And even the 14-year-old, the oldest one, he made gluten-free ones a while back. He had them in the freezer, so he had gluten-free. We had glutinous ones. So good. They're over there. I can't show you. I'll put up some photos later. So our brekkie for birthdays is somewhat similar. We ask the kids what they want to do, but they always come up with the same answers. So they want to make their croissants, which we have in the morning. Poached eggs, TM7 poached eggs are amazing. So easy, perfect, like no losing your white, no sacrificing an egg. Like, it's amazing. It's just like a pot on a stove. And hollandaise. So that's how we started the day, with bacon and some fried up tomatoes and mushrooms and sauerkraut. But these are chocolate caramel bars. So inside of them, and this is what you'll see the other condensed milk recipe that'll come up on the weekend, what I made it for. Inside is shortbread in the bottom. I should open one up, but I'll feel bad eating it without him here. So it's shortbread in the bottom, and then there's a gorgeous gooey caramel layer on top, and then you dip the whole lot in chocolate. So this is what the final product looks like. And that's what he's got for dessert after pizza tonight, so that with our friends, he can give them that. He's also made a stunning layered cake, which you'll just have to see the photo of, because this is probably my only chance while they're at basketball to actually come on and say hi. But today is jam-packed with stuff. But he's made a beautiful layered cake. Let me see if I can find, I don't know which day that recipe's on. He has been busy and loving every second of it. Oh, here we go, triple chocolate, this one. He's made this, the triple chocolate layer cake. So it takes 5 hours. He started 2 days ago and he's been gradually doing it. There's white chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate. It's beautiful looking. And he's requested that while they're at basketball as well, they wanted a brioche for lunch. So I made this dough late last night, and I put it in, let it prove, put it in the tin, and then I covered it and I put it in the fridge. So it is cold proven overnight, and it's about here, and it's about to go in a preheated oven. I'm just going to put some egg wash on top of that in a moment, which is actually left over from doing the croissants. So yeah, my family's food is all focused around predominantly, their birthdays is all predominantly focused around food and fun. So basketball this morning, bowling. He did want to go kayaking. I've said, can we do that on the weekend instead? And then pizza with friends, and cake and little, what were they called? Chocolate hazelnutty? No, they weren't hazelnut, chocolate caramel things. And so yeah, they love the Thermomix. They love making memories. They love having something that's within their control. That's something that they can take ownership of. The croissant making is something that my husband and them have done over the years. My husband's quite mathematical minded, so to be able to divide up the dough into a certain size and triangles to roll them. I have done croissants twice. Once is part of my bread making course. So if you go check out the bread challenge on my website, you'll see I teach you how to make croissants in it. I've watched them do it heaps of times, but I'm just not perfectionistic enough with the cutting of the triangles. That's my shortfall, is that I'm more like slap happy. I'm like, that looks about the same size, which is fine. And I mean, it's called rustic then, right? But they get the ruler out and they cut it perfectly and all that sort of stuff, roll them up, and they look stunning. They look better than store-bought. So anyway, sounds like my puppy dogs are going to bark. If I can help you with anything today, reach out. If you have questions on recipes, if there's anything I've said that doesn't make sense, let me know. I do love to hear from you. But otherwise, I'm going to clean up the kitchen. I might even put the second thermi on making I might do that now actually before life gets crazy. I'll put that on the caramelized onions. I need to get this glazed and in the oven. But yeah, have a fantastic day. Take care in all you do. If I can help you or someone you know get a Thermomix on the bench, I'd love to. If you live in Australia, can't help you if you're outside of Australia. Sorry, friends out there. But otherwise, yeah, YouTube tonight to see this second step and the final product where it's beautiful and thick. You can see now it is reducing down because it's bubbling and steaming, but to have that lid off and do it shortly, it's just going to be next level as well, and just save a little bit of time with the lid off. But otherwise, I shall see you in the next video soon. Take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now. Hello friends, welcome back. It's been that 10 minutes and the smells in my house right now are phenomenal. Like, they are just next level. Now I'm actually going to take this time to wipe it down. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can show you because it's just so steamy. So we're just going to have a look at what the texture's like right now. It smells amazing. The sweetness, the vinegar, oh, so good. Alrighty. I'm actually looking at that going, it looks pretty done. That to me is a gorgeous, luscious, thick sauce. I don't know that I'd want to cook it longer than that. Like, that is next level amazing. Look at that. So with that in mind, change of plan. I'm not going to cook it open lid mode. I'm done. That looks beautiful and stunning. So there you go. Barbecue sauce in your Thermomix with ease to make. And I know you can't see it well, but let me just show you on the spatula. The most beautiful barbecue sauce. Who needs to buy it when you can make it? Be encouraged, guys. It's so easy, and from your pantry ingredients. And if you don't have garlic to use, like fresh, use jarred stuff. You've seen me do that. Do what you need to do to make it easy. But yum. I taste it, but I think I'll burn my tongue. Check your consistency at this point. I was actually, probably what's made a world of difference is I was about, 30 grams short on the tomato paste. So having that little bit less has probably also allowed it to thicken faster. But yeah, look at that. Homemade barbecue sauce ready for pizza night. So I hope this inspires you. I hope it gives you confidence with your Thermomix. If I can help you, reach out. Love to hear from you. But otherwise, take care, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.